Yeah, let's go to jump into college, Travis.
Okay, just a few roundup scores from this past week. Alabama beats LSU, mud stomps them 55-17. They look like they're the best team in the country by a long shot.
Yep.
Well, we've already talked about that. I already told you about how I feel about Alabama and anybody.
Well, you know how you feel about Saban, so.
Hey, Nick Saban got them jokers down there chewing through barbed wire fences at practice. That's how they get on the field. They got to chew through a barbed wire fence to get on the field.
Probably. Indiana beats Wisconsin 14-6 in a snoozer.
You know what? Listen, for Big Ten football that people don't really care about. I mean, don't nobody care about the Big Ten. I mean, you know, it took a pandemic for everybody to realize that they don't really need to care about the Big Ten. I mean, Penn State is horrible. Michigan is monkey poo-poo. I mean, it's bad. Even Iowa. And I love me some Tyler Goodson. Iowa stinks this year. Northwestern is like everybody waiting to find out who's going to play Northwestern in the championship game. I mean, need we say more? I mean, that's what I'm talking about. That's how bad the Big Ten is this year.
All right, Travis, what you got?
Okay, last one. Probably the game of the week. I'm sure a lot of you guys.
Hey, if you say South Carolina, I'm disconnecting this phone right now.
I know that's right.
It's not South Carolina.
Oh, okay. All right, go ahead then.
It's Coastal Carolina against BYU 22-17.
Yeah. You know what they call that? They need to call that the Pandemic Bowl. Because that goes to show you how bad football is right now. This grown-ass man right here who follows college football just told you the game of the week was Coastal Carolina versus BYU. I mean, how bad can football be right now if that's the best damn possible game you could have watched? I mean, there you go. Pandemic at its finest. Right there. That is unbelievable. That game was dog crap, Travis.
When you talk, the Coastal Carolina tackled the BYU player on the 1 yard line on the last play of the game. It was just like the Titans and the Rams finish of the Super Bowl.
And
it wasn't dog poo.
I mean, so if that had happened in a game with let's say Vanderbilt with the girl kicker versus Coastal, the Coast Guard Academy, or whatever the case may be, would it have been exciting because it was somebody tackled somebody on the 1 yard line to end the game? Who gives a shit? I mean, that's my point. I mean, if that was Alabama versus Clemson, now that's a play. But shit, Coastal Carolina versus damn BYU? BYU ain't been worth a damn since Jim McMahon left from up there.
I mean, you set yourself up for this, Travis. You said the game of the week.
The game of the week.
Travis, we got any matchups for next week that even worth a damn?
We did have a matchup worth a damn, but now it's been canceled. And that is Michigan and Ohio State.
Oh, my God.
Well, you called it. You said Michigan was going to stick it to them. The only way Michigan can win the game but losing the game is by not playing the game.
So, Michigan, what's Michigan's record right now?
Oh, for eternity.
What's Michigan's record, Travis?
2-something.
Okay, 2-5, whatever. What's Ohio State's record?
They're 5-0 right now.
And so that was going to be the game of the week? Watching the 2-5 team.
Well, no, he's saying that it's pretty much the news of the week, not the game of the week.
Thank you.
Because Ohio State can't get into a bowl game if they can't get 6 wins.
Hey, I'm telling you right now, if I'm Jim Harbaugh up there, if I'm Jim Harbaugh up there, my whole team got COVID. We can't play.
They can't go to a bowl game. They just now can't go to the Big Ten championship game, which now takes the Big Ten out of the college football playoffs.
If I'm Jim Harbaugh, I'm up there laughing at him because this could be my last year anyway. We can't play. We can't play.
One thing that is actually I did hear and read that is happening is the Big Ten commissioner is now creating an emergency meeting with all the Big Ten athletic directors to figure out if there will be a team that would be willing to play Ohio State on Saturday so that Ohio State can get to 6 wins so that then they could be automatically in the Big Ten championship game, which would give them the opportunity to put themselves in the college football playoff.
Yeah, let me tell you something. Shame on him. That's what I'm saying right there.
Ohio State better pay somebody to step up and say, yeah.
I'm trying to tell you, shame on him. Shame on the Big Ten for trying to do all that to finagle Ohio State in there. How bad does that sound?
Actually, you know what the Big Ten should do? They should go get President Trump to save the Big Ten again like he did the first time, according to him. So there you go. Problem solved. President Trump will save the Big Ten again. He'll make an executive order that Ohio State gets to go to the playoffs.
There you go. It'd be one of his last executive orders, but let's make one.
That's true. That is true. Yeah, other than that, there really aren't too many major games this week. Wisconsin plays Iowa. Those are at least 2 ranked teams. I'll mention that, but that's Big Ten, so you guys don't care. So.
No. Richard Hood said nobody care. No one's watching the Big Ten because everybody's focused on the Pac-12, according to Richard Hood.
There you go. Pac-12, bless their hearts. I mean, there ain't no teams out there good. Not one.
Well, Keisha said she calling Ohio State. Well, she calling President Trump now to save the Big Ten. All right, let's do what we do every week. Top 5. Let's start with you, Travis, like we do every week. What is your top 5 rankings?
Give me that old bad list you got.
Okay. Number 1, Alabama.
All right.
Number 2, Notre Dame.
Okay.
Number 3, I will put Clemson at 3 now.
Okay.
I will put Ohio State at 4.
All right.
You ain't got no damn sense.
And I will put Florida at 5.
Ohio
State can fall because if they don't play another game, then they would automatically, of course, not be in the game.
But right now they don't have another game scheduled.
Well, I understand that, right? But I'm going to assume that they're going to find a way to play one game.
Okay. All right, Coach. What you got, Coach?
Bama's number 1, Clemson number 2, Notre Dame number 3. I'm gonna put right now Texas A&M. I think they play a little bit better than Florida. I'm gonna put them at 4. Ohio State is on the outside looking in at 5, and Florida's at 6. And the rest of them don't matter. After that, name any team you want. Your team goes here. Your favorite team goes here. That's what the next line should say, because it doesn't matter. Put Coastal Carolina there to make Travis feel good with BYU right behind him at number 8. Let's make Travis put South Carolina in there. South Carolina can come in at 9. It doesn't matter because they're outside of those 6. It doesn't even matter.
Richard Hood said Notre Dame number 2 is BS. Tom said, now why are you going to go and bring negativity into the show with Trump? He was having a good night, so I brought that stuff up. So, my bad, Tom. I meant to hope you enjoy this. Jesus on the committee, Keisha said, and then Richard Hood said UF versus Coastal Carolina. Who you taking, UF versus Coastal Carolina? Travis, because we know who Coach is taking.
Oh, I'm taking Florida.
Oh, okay. I want to see how crazy you're going to get.
No, I'm taking Florida. Absolutely.
That's what we need, Jay. Jay, we need a name game of who Travis would take other than taking Coastal Carolina since he's so high on them for beating BYU.
Would you take Coastal Carolina over your South Carolina Gamecocks?
Right now?
Yeah. Yeah, right now. Yeah. What do you mean? What do you mean?
Jay, not right now. Next year. We talking about next year?
Yes.
This man said right now.
He said, yeah, he'll take Coastal Carolina over South Carolina. All right. What about USC, the other USC? The good one. Well, not the good one, but the one that people really want to go to.
I don't want to go there. But I would take – I'll go Coastal.
Okay. What about Penn State versus Coastal Carolina?
Oh, Coastal. Penn State's trash this year.
Oh, my God.
Okay. All right. North Carolina versus Coastal Carolina.
North Carolina.
Okay, North Carolina. All right. Let's go. Try to think. Oregon versus Coastal Carolina.
Oh, even though I don't like the Pac-12, I'd probably go Oregon.
Just to humor Jerry, Texas versus Coastal Carolina.
Coastal.
Oh my God. Wow, Jerry. Oh man, Jerry. I shoot you some insults a lot of times. But that's got to be the biggest insult you've ever gotten right there. That's awesome.
Clears, baby.
That's awesome.
Oh man, Travis will pick a Pac-12 team to win the BCS. I don't think he's that crazy, Mr. Hood. I don't think he's that far gone.
Not that crazy.
All right, we got anything left on college football you need to speak about, Travis?
No.
Did the girl kick any more this game, Coach?
Not that I know of.
Nope.
I mean, unless somebody heard something that I did.
They must have heard what you said.
Well, Vanderbilt didn't play, so she didn't kick.
Oh,
She's not
okay.
gonna kick this week either.
Tom said, Coach, are you really going to go see him at work, or are you bullshitting?
Who is that?
Tom said you're going to go see him.
Oh, no, I'm coming up that time. I'm telling you right now. Jason will tell you.
Yeah.
I'm a big-time movie guy. I've been in the movie tavern plenty of times. So I'm coming up there.
Right now,
Tom, I'm like 5 miles away.
Yeah, they got a big-ass flat screen down there in the bar area now.
I'm going to be up in there. I'm telling you that right now.